Sprite Castle. Sprite Castle. Sprite Castle.
Mr. Rob O'Hara.
Sprite Castle.
Anyway, let's get this started now. This was from a request from last week, something that we talked about. Was a brand new game that was released at late 2021, and there have been a couple patches for it, and that is Sonic the Hedgehog for the Commodore 64. Now, I have not... oh, by the way, I meant to check my filters here. Yeah, I hope I'm coming out loud and clear. I added a slight gain filter. I just couldn't get the mic quite as hot as I wanted out of the mixing board, so I may have to add a preamp. But in the meantime, I was able to boost it just a little bit in OBS, so I think that that should take care of it. But so anyway, to the new Sonic the Hedgehog game. Hey, Wing Chung Wolf. I'm awful at Sonic the Hedgehog. I'm not good at it at all. I don't know that I've ever beat. I'm surely I have beat level 1, but it's not my game. It goes too fast. My brain cannot process what is happening in Sonic the Hedgehog. So if there are cheats available, I'm pretty sure there are. We'll be using them. Now, I'm running this tonight on WinVice. And so if you're playing it on WinVice, to play the new Sonic game, you have to use an REU. That is the RAM expander unit. Now, if you buy one for the Commodore 64, they are fairly rare and I was going to say super expensive. I wouldn't say they're super expensive, but they are expensive. And so, yeah, I believe Gornfeld, I think you're right. I think this is the SMS one. But pretty much everything other than a real Commodore 64 will emulate an REU. So I'm doing this on WinVice tonight because it's the most convenient from where I'm sitting and where I'm set up. The C64, the full size, and the C64 Mini will both emulate an REU, as will the Ultimate 64 and the Ultimate 1541. All of those things will emulate an REU. So the only way that you would have to spend money is if you had an original physical Commodore 64 and none of those things, in which case you would be paying a couple $100 to play Sonic the Hedgehog. Now, one caveat that I ran into tonight was all of my stuff, all this time I've been using the WinVice Commodore 64 emulator X64, x64.exe. Now, X64 is not a cycle precise emulator. It's more like a fast and dirty. Everything works. Oh, yeah, I guess the Ultimate 1541s are hard to get right now, which sucks that I have two of them. Why would I throw in that evil laugh? I do have two Ultimate 1541s, but not twos. In fact, I was just sorting through stuff, and this is my Commodore drawers right here next to me. This is my original Ultimate 1541. If you look, first of all, if you know about these things, you will see that it uses a normal SD card, which they did away with pretty early on, and they went to the I guess it's the micro SD card. You'll also notice that on this particular one, there are no they not micro SD, but USB. The new ones have USB, and so this one does not have USB. It just has the serial port. You've got your three buttons, and you've got this SD full size SD card slot. So it works. It doesn't do a lot of the things that the newer ones do. There's no network capability. There's no Just a lot of the newer firmwares won't run on this thing. So this is one of those types of things that you spend a couple $100 on, and then 2 years later there's a new one and you replace it and you don't get rid of it because it was a couple $100. So instead I like to keep it in a drawer and look at it every now and then. What's up, everybody? Texas Foosballer in the house. Steve Burt's in the house. I saw Buck Owens up in there. So yeah, so on WinVice at the very top. Now, in the same directory, when you get WinVice and x64.exe, there's another version of WinVice in there called x64sc. And that version is more cycle accurate, I believe, and it supports more things and it works better with the REU. So under settings, if you go under settings at the top and you go all the way down right above where it says save current settings and all that stuff, there is a option that says cartridge IO settings. And if you go down, there's a REU settings, and all you have to do is click that little checkbox that says enable the RAM expansion unit. Make sure it's set on 512K and you are good to go. So with that, we will put the Sonic the Hedgehog virtual disk in the virtual drive. We'll take a look and see what we get here. I don't think you can have fast load and the REU running at the same time. So this is the latest release from, I got this from CSDB, the Commodore Scene database. This is version 1.2 that had some bugs patched. I'm going to hit Alt-W to speed up to warp and load make it load a little bit faster here. We've got a triad cracking the screen here. Version 1.2. Okay, and so let's do, we're going to do some cheating on this for sure. We're going to do unlimited lives. Unlimited time. Should I do invulnerable? I don't think that's very fun. We won't do invulnerable. One hit to kill boss. No. And then fast compatible loader. Yes. And then we will hit start. And then I think at this point we'll have to flip the disk over here in just a moment. Oh, what a night. Sega games for the 64. We'll play this one and then we'll play some more. Sega games on Sega night. Oh, why? I don't know the rest of that. So now we are... Hey, I'm no Bo Jr. I've seen some notes. At least I get near the notes. Now, I believe you could speed things up by loading the entire game into RAM. And so we will hit yes, and then we will hit Alt-W, and we'll slow it down right at the end here, so we don't miss any of the title screen stuff. Hello, Retro Gaming Bygones, Adam. Here we go. I am running in PAL mode tonight. Let's see. And then it just says this is a demo. I didn't actually start this yet. Let's take a look and see what things look like here. Wow. It's a little heavy on the blue. But yeah, for a Commodore 64, I won't be complaining. So let's see. Let's move over to port 2. Surely this runs in port 2. There we go. Let's see what we have control-wise. I'm guessing we're... up looks up. Down. Button jumps. Alright. See, the thing is, I think my problem with this game is that I play it more like a Mario game in which I want to collect every single ring. And I think what you're supposed to do is just run like hell. It just goes. Now these checkpoints here. Am I supposed to do anything on this? Oh, there we go. Oh, is that like the getting this? Oh, I was probably supposed to run on that. Oh boy. Oh, I'm on spikes. I'm just running now. Oh, see, that's the thing is, it just goes faster than my brain can process. Oh no, I lost my rings. I lost all my rings. Oh boy. What's this here? Oh, there we go. And I made it to the end with a. All right, I should ball up on the slopes. Well, I think I put it on infinite time, so look at that time bonus. Time bonus is way better than the ring bonus. Well, I hope everybody does okay on this winter. Oh, I was trying to ball up. On this, oh boy. All right, what do I do here? I don't want to jump. Oh. Oh, I just ran right into him. I was trying to jump on his head. Yeah, I haven't tried it. I haven't tried running it in NTSC. We may try and switch and see what it does here. Because I agree with you. It's it sounds a little slow. Oh, okay. Could I make it down here in time? Will I still have that? Don't drown, Sonic. Oh no. Oh no. Alright, go faster. Jump on this like a pinball thing. Boo! Okay, there we go. I just jumped up there just to get hit. I guess I was supposed to actually go down here. Alright, let's go back here. Alright, Sonic. Let's go this way. Oh, there we go. You like how I did that just to miss the spray? Oh, wowie zowie. Can I go up over there? Oh, that's what I wanted to do. I don't know if that's possible. Oh, come on now. Come on, Sonic. And now, we all know why I picked unlimited time. Well, I know I could go this way, but what's this going to get me? Woo! Oh, I can't go anywhere over there. Yeah, this does sound good. It sounds good on the old headphones, too. Or earbuds. I don't even know where I'm supposed to be going. Come on, Sonic. Help me out here. Go this way? Oh, no. This is where I was. I don't think Sonic's supposed to be a RPG where I explore. I'm supposed to just know where I'm supposed to be going. All right, the fact that I start there tells me that I'm over here. That is true. Only Commodore makes it happen with music and sound effects. Can I jump up on that tree? Is that what I'm supposed to be doing here? Oh, missed it. And thus, how do I go up from here? Well, I could go up here. I can't really climb a wall, I don't think. Well, I can see that I need to be going up there. Oh. Okay. Oh, okay, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hold on now. Oh, I didn't ball. Hang on. Hang on, I'm getting better. Okay, I can't ball in the air. Unless there's another button I'm supposed to be using. No. Oh, boy. Hey, C-Dubs, what's up? Oh, C-Dubs, I owe you a, I need to get you the, Discord invite. I will get you that, after the stream here. Oh, no. Oh, hey, I could go. Oh! I got past that guy. Alright. I'm guessing I can't swim upstream here. No, okay, but that's alright. We'll go over this way. Oh, look at that. Achievement unlocked. Oh, if you kind of hold diagonal. There we go. Hey, look at this. I'm figuring out the controls. Alright. Oh! Rude? Yeah, you know the RAM expansion units are like everything else. It's a chicken and the egg, right? Like you can't sell them if no games are using them, and nobody wants to code their game to use them. Oh, this is where I was. I just did a whole circle. Oh, that's silly. Well, I need to study up on my my Sonic skills. It's the same thing with if you look at like how many native Commodore 128 games are there? I mean, there's like less than 10 or something like that. Like there's none, you know, and it's the same thing because, you know, their customer base was all on the C64. And so why would you you know, make games that the majority of your customer base couldn't play? Well, this is pretty cool. I'm impressed. I am impressed with this. It's not bad. Steel Rat's mom ran a bowling league off of their Commodore 64, I believe. I think she tracked everybody's. Okay, I just hit the Commodore key and cheated to go to the next level. That was one of the cheats I remember seeing. Yeah, Steve Burns is right. Anybody that had the RU is for the BBS or for Geos, and Geos was like I knew a guy that used Geos, and it was like he was oh, I'm trying. There we go. Oh, I don't think I did it. I didn't have enough speed. I was trying to do it though. I can just bounce up here. I don't think I did that right. got different music. Oh, I got a boss guy here. Alright, what am I going to do with this guy? Oh, I can't go anywhere else, so whatever I'm doing has got to be on this level. Oh, he's coming down. He wants some. I'm guessing it's some. So, oh! Oh, no. A few years ago. Oh, there's the old spike in the booty trick. I want to beat this boss guy now. All right, hang on now. All right, let's get up here. All right. All right, here he comes. It looks like the old guy from the Minions. Alright, come on down here and get some, sir. Now, I thought that I jumped on his head was a good thing. I'll wait and see if he does something. Oh! Oh no, he ran me over. He ran me over. Alright, let's try this again. Well, no, there were rings earlier on. The first couple levels had rings. Just this level doesn't have rings. Oh, are there normally rings on the boss levels? I see. Hello, Mac Apple. Oh, I should have hit him when he was coming down. Tell your kids you guys, this is Commodore 64, Mac Apple. This is the new Sonic release, although the fact that you couldn't tell tickles me pink. Oh my gosh. Come on now. Would that idiot come back here? This is probably the best Sega conversion we're going to see tonight on the show. And we're about to... All right, let's... Okay. Oh, I died after getting him 3 times. How many times I got to get this guy? Bam, 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 bam. Oh, I got to get all the way back to... All right, we're going to try this one more time. All right. Oh, come on. I do kind of want to reset it in NTSC mode to see if the music goes faster. But I'm also not even doing that well in PAL mode. And I think I'd be doing worse in NTSC mode. All right. Okay, there's one. Uh-oh. You lose the feed? They lost the feed? Oh, okay. I don't know what happened, but you know what? So we are in the middle of winter storm right now. So there may have been a, yeah, thanks, man. There may have been a glitch in the matrix. I paused the game here because I didn't want anybody to miss my super awesomeness. I've already hit him like 3 or 4 times already. I paused it all the time for that. All right. All right. Let's, okay, we're going to disconnect the REU because we're not going to need that for anything else tonight. In fact, I I think I've only played about 3 games in my life that use the REU. I believe the Prince of Persia that came out used the REU. But you know what? I just feel I feel naked without my fast load. I gotta have my Epic's fast load. All right. Yeesh. All right. Let's go find what is some, you know what? So we're all Sega all the time tonight. That was a good suggestion. I forgot who suggested that last week, but that was a good suggestion. Games, C64, Assembly 64. Everybody needs Assembly 64. So I'm looking through. Oh, you know what? Here is. I made a list of things that would. Ooh, here we go. Can't go wrong with this. Let's get some Sega action up in here. I bought a Commodore 60 or a Commodore 128D from a garage sale a few years ago. When I say a few years ago, it was, this does not look promising. I got this weird feeling that it doesn't like this cartridge. In fact, I'm going to try one more thing, and if this doesn't work, then I will. I'm going to try a different. Let's see. Let's go to this. Let's go to this. Okay. Everybody was like, a Commodore 128D, and I literally only used it in C64 mode. I just didn't. I remember that. Yeah, I remember that, C-dubs. It was a almost like a R-type game. I remember that. Font Master. I remember that. Font Master had that. It kind of had like a fake 80 column mode, if I remember right. All right, let's see how this works. Ooh. Let's do the game intro. Why would that be separate? I guess let's watch this. Now, this is definitely a game that I had back in the day. Oh, look at this. Don't click on other stuff. You'll mess up the emulated SID chip, O'Hara. Get that little roll down effect. I guess that's it. We get to see the intro. I wonder if we have to reload to, I'm sure we do. All right. I guess you can't have both the intro and the game at the same time. You could just load them one at the other time. I had a 9-pin printer. I borrowed, Jeff had the MPS 803. I had a VIC 1525 that I used. I would print out everything. I would buffer all these BBS things and print them out and use my mom got me a 3-hole punch from her work, and I would punch them and I would put them in into 3-ring binders and have these lists of just random garbage. And then I got not until years later when I got my PC, I got a let's see. Note, please don't. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Okay, so unlimited. Oh, well, spacebar just, that was terrible. I don't get any cheats. I got a Epson, was it an Epson, I think, but it was a 24-pin printer, and I was like, this looks so great. Who needs a laser printer? Now I have a laser printer right here on this table behind me that I never use. The star printers were good. Oki Data, remember those? My neighbor had the Oki Data or Oki Mate, the one that printed in color, and it almost felt like wax. It was on the like that thermal transfer kind of paper. My dad, L. Gorenfeld, had a FX80, Epson FX80, and a printer switch box where you could switch left and right. And so he had it hooked to our Apple and to our PC. So you could switch the switch box and go between those two. Yeah, the Okimate 10, that was cool. I bought a lot many years ago of a guy that had he was an older gentleman. He had a huge collection of Commodore stuff. A friend of mine went with me. We drove his truck to go pick it up. It filled the entire back of this guy's truck 3 layers deep. That's how much Commodore stuff that I got. And I think it was $100. And then when I got there and I told him who I was and what I did and what I was going to do with the stuff, I think he just gave it to me. But there were monitors and so I used the monitors. There were hundreds and hundreds of discs. He was a member of a local Commodore user group, and I archived all those discs and uploaded them online. I uploaded them to maybe GameBase, I don't know, somewhere, but they all got archived. So I did all this stuff, and at the end of the day, I ended up with like 10 printers, and I couldn't give them away. And when I mean give them away, I was like, I literally could not give them away. I was trying to give them to people, and nobody wanted them. And now I'm going to show you what I'm about to give you. I'm about to give you a fistful of pain, an altered beast. You want some? I will. You can hide behind a rock. I will bust the rocks up. Zombies? No problem. Wolf? Problem. How do I kick? Spacebar? Well, that... Yeah, there we go. I don't need no punches. You want some? Who wants some? Oh, I guess I want some. Come on over here. Get some. Get some. Get some. You know what? I was doing a lot better when I was punching. My punches were so powerful that I didn't really need to go back to kicking. Ha ha! How about you? Oh. I thought that the spacebar toggled me in between punches and kicks, but it didn't seem to. It just seemed to be the way I was holding the joystick. Ha ha! Surprise! This game feels like I am punching through water. Like everything is just a little slow and feels like I'm punching through water just a little bit. Is this guy gonna follow me forever? Like you're gonna follow me all week just so I can punch in the nards? Fine. Please, sir, if you will, present your nards. And I will. I wish I had powered up at some point, but instead the wolf just jumped over me and killed me. So I should have been paying attention, but I was crying about the wolf. Well, you know, the thing is, what a lot of people don't realize is that the Commodore 64 is better than the Amiga. Oh, I said it. Oh, no, I said it. Oh, I didn't mean it. I take it back. No, I don't, you know, there's some, it's funny that I think what it is on a lot of stuff, this is what I think, is that it's at the punch it, there we go. Oh, do I got bigger muscles? I don't really see bigger muscles. I think compared to other 8-bit computers, the Commodore 64 over-delivered, So like people, if you played, I don't know, just some arcade game Donkey Kong on the Apple II, and then you saw it on the Commodore 64, you're like, wow, that's better, So in that sense, it seemed better than other 8-bit computers. So I think what happened is, not on, I wouldn't even use the word a lot, but on some ports for the Amiga, especially those the down and dirty ones where it's basically like the ST port that they would just basically port over really quickly and not take advantage of what the Amiga could do. It's not that they're a bad port, but it's like it under delivers, you know what I mean? And so that's the thing, is that, so when a lot of people, like when they'll say, oh, this game's better on the Commodore than it is on the Amiga, I think a lot of times they were just, if you compare this to other Commodore games versus comparing, some of those bad ports to other Amiga games, I think that's where it gets in there. But, my heart and soul, the first week of every month belongs to the Commodore 64, and the second week, because on You Don't Know Flack, it's still the Commodore 64. But then the third week of the month, it goes to DOS, and that's when we release Like a DOS. I got to tell you, Like a DOS, I got so much kind feedback. I thought it was loading something to do something, but all that time was just to tell me that I was dead and to get to this game over screen. Let's try this a little bit better now that I know how to kick, punch. It's all in the mind. Oh, is he throwing out Parappa the Rapper references? Maybe. I got so much positive feedback from Like a Boss that I was not expecting, and it's hard to explain if you've never done a podcast or anything like that you just released out in the wild. But sometimes, like, I'll record a show, and it's not just recording a show these days. It's record it, and then it's edit it, and then it's do all the other stuff. And after you record it, like while you're editing it, that's when the doubt sets in. You're sitting there editing something, and you're like, oh, this is not turning out the way that I thought it was when I was recording. Like this end result doesn't sound like in my head what it was going to be like. And so that was kind of what I went through on that first episode of Like a DOS. Like I had, in my head, this idea of what the show would be like, and what I wanted to record. And then as I was editing, I just started getting this feeling like, oh, it's not turning out like I wanted. But a lot of people enjoyed it, and the people that didn't tell me. So that's good. Get over here, you wolf. Oh, my beast has not been altered. How do I jump down? I guess I gotta go for a gap. Boom, boom, boom. In your zombie face. That was very Bill Cosby. I punched him in his zombie face. That's so sad. I a couple months ago, my wife was out of town, and my daughter said, she came out before school, and she was like, we're out of cereal. What are we going to have for breakfast? And I was like, I'll make the chocolate cake. We'll have chocolate cake. And she was like, what are you talking about? And I was like, eggs. There's eggs in chocolate cake. And milk in the chocolate cake. And she was like, why are you talking that way? What are you doing? My daughter was, at the time, I think she just turned 16. She's like, why are you talking that way? And I was like, have you never seen Bill Cosby? the chocolate cake? And she's like, what? And I'm like, that is great. Give us the chocolate cake. And she was like, okay, first of all, I don't know what you're talking about. And second of all, don't say Bill Cosby's name. And I was like, yeah, but there was a time when Bill Cosby was really funny. And I get it that he also did bad things. I haven't seen this new Bill Cosby documentary, and I think that's one of the things it deals with is the dichotomy of here's this guy that was really funny and really helped a lot of people's careers and was really groundbreaking, and then also did some pretty bad stuff. And so that's, I was like, with my daughter, I was like, hey, I want to show you this Bill Cosby comedy bit. And she was really uncomfortable. She did not, she was like, and I was like, well, just, I don't know what she was expecting, but then she thought it was really funny. And then she said, are we really having chocolate cake? And I was like, no, I'm going to take you to McDonald's and get you a whip off. And I don't know how to make a chocolate cake. But that, it's, I made it to, okay, now I made it to this guy before. Oh, I didn't actually make it to him. He was just letting me know that he was coming. And then that guy killed me. And I think that's who killed me last time. But I made it here with one more man than I made last time. So I'm still kicking the booty. But you know what? The same thing, I had the exact same experience with my kids in regards to Michael Jackson. And, like my kids who are in their late teens were never alive when Michael Jackson wasn't a weird guy who had sleepovers at Neverland Ranch. That's all they know about him. And I was like, they were like, yeah, you shouldn't say Michael Jackson. And I was like, when I was in 5th grade, I wanted to be Michael Jackson. Like, I wanted a red leather jacket. And I spent hours trying to perfect my moonwalk. Like, we all wanted to be Michael Jackson. Like, I asked my mom for white winter gloves to wear. And then when we got on the bus, I would take one of them off. And I'd be like, oh, I got one glove on like Michael Jackson. So, it was just a different time. Like, I forget the number, but I think Thriller came out in 82, and it was the best-selling album of 82, and it was on the top 10 list of 83. Like, like it just kept going, So, all right, that's enough of old Altered Beast, but we got lots of Commodore 64 goodness to get through, or Sega goodness on the Commodore 64. So yeah, it was just it's just a different era, and I don't know, like with that documentary, they raised the question that should you, like, can you separate the artist from the art, and then should you separate the artist from the art? And I don't know. I don't always know the answer. I know the answer to a lot of stuff. I don't know. I don't know the answer to anything. All I know is I'd rather have a bottle in front of me than a frontal lobotomy. How profound. What was that guy's name that did Existential Blues? Tommy T-Bone something. I was a pretty impressive moonwalker. I had boom, boom, boom. If you've played Commodore 64 games, you know this theme. All right, let's move this along, Fairlight. There we go. I can walk, but I can't moonwalk. All right. Unlimited lives, sure, why not? Unlimited time, sure. No, I don't want to watch the end sequence right off the bat. I totally remember playing this in the arcade. This was a, I used to call this Space Gauntlet. Player 1, select your character. What all these guys look the same? Oh, I could be the guy or the girl. Your mission on... Yep, bye. I think you pick round 1. Here we go. I probably need to be in the other port. Yep, this is a L. Curtis Boyle. I'm not sure if I gave you a shout out earlier. Yeah, this was I believe this had that cool arcade topper that had the that purple monstery dude. Oh, this disc is just flashing like it's a bad disc. Let's try a different there's because it's a Commodore Scene database, there's 5,000 different rips in here. Let's speed this along, run this. Run, go, 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 go. Oh, that had the little Sega screen. We should have left the Sega screen up. Look at this guy. Ah. All right, loading. This is a good sign here. That was Chub Patine. Hope everybody's up on watching their Book of Boba Fett. We only got one more week. I will not spoil anything about Book of Boba Fett, so if you haven't watched today's episode, don't worry. You don't have to mute me. But I couldn't believe that Mando died. No, no Boba Fett spoilers. But if you didn't see last week's episode, I can't. I mean, my favorite headline of last week's, or like of a review, said, "Someone check with Disney and see if they uploaded an episode from the wrong show," because Boba Fett wasn't in it. It was all Mandalorian. Hey, Bodekar, John Schaller, what's up in here tonight? Tonight is all Commodore 64. Oh my gosh, this looks terrible. I think we got a PAL NTSC, and you know what? I literally saw that it said NTSC mode. Let's switch over to PAL mode. We're gonna restretch our ratio back out here. Here we go. Boy, we did a lot of loading to get to that point. Here's a Mando question. Oh, Rando question. I see what I did there. Did Sega ports of the Commodore 64 ever include the little Sega sound in the intro? No. Because I don't think so. Because it would have taken up such a big chunk of storage on the disc to do that. Rogue 64. Yeah, it looks fantastic, doesn't it? It's a good crossover. Oh, look, there's chubby Palpatine there. Just in his flashing eyes. A lot of tricks in Commodore stuff where you see the whole picture's not moving, but they've just animated one little small piece or something. Hey, Jason Warren's good to see you in the house. Yeah, you know what? I've talked about this before. Like, I feel like I've spent many years repenting for my childhood of downloading Commodore 64 games. And if there was a major release, I mean, that would be tough. I wouldn't say tough, but I might second think, like, have to give a second about support or something. Let me turn this down just slowly. But, people like Sarah Jane, the Arlisoft guy, all these people that do these little one-off games that are so good. Man, I just throw down $3, $3, $5, $3, because it's like I know me on the other side. I wasn't stealing your gimmick. I was like a siren poached on sunning myself on a rock as sailors pulled up and lulling them with my sweet, sweet vibrato. I don't know what Aaron must have got us confused, But as a guy that does podcasts, a guy that does things or writes books, and then I see, $3, someone bought your ebook, and I'm just like, oh man, like every time that happens, I go, well, first of all, I worry that they're not going to like the book. Ambulance siren. Boy, you're going to need an ambulance. I'm going to order you five of these. My Sanford said, I'm going to get you 5 of these. Oh, my singing's not bad. Come on now. But it's just that reward where you see that and you go, oh man, somebody, here we go. All right. Now we're in NTSC mode. You can see it's working because I'm dead already. Somehow I've started a 2-player game. I've got these large kidney beans that are attacking that guy. Hopefully he'll be dead soon. Come on, dude. I mean, I can't advance. Oh boy. Oh boy. No, they're not rolling turds. They're, they're like pink silverfish. They're like little silverfish. I used to, when I was just a little kid, I went and spent the night at my cousin's house, and they had all those little silverfish on the walls, and I thought they were so cute, and you could pet them. And later in life, I was like, that is disgusting. All right, let's try this again. Now, what do we got here? Okay, I want to be joystick 1. Player 1, select your player. Okay. I'm trying to get a 1-player game going here. Yeah, so, anyway, all those little independent titles that I see, like I said, I just, especially, I like how I die right off the bat. Come on now. Dude. It's like we're stuck in a kidney bean salad here. Why do I'm getting killed more than the computer, which is not moving. Okay, there's no future in this. Yeah, boy. Alien Syndrome. All right, let's see what we've got next on the old Sega docket. Let's go with an oldie. I've got an oldie here on the list. Now, I think it was Texas Foosballer who asked, I don't think there's any Commodore games that had the Sega sound effect, but I will do it. Sega! All right. Yeah, that's true. Everything's kind of downhill from that Sonic the Hedgehog. What a great port that is. Is Quartet on the C64 any good? You know what? It is on the list here, so we will put it in the queue and we will find out. Oh, it was C-dubs, that's right. Sorry, I was distracted. Is there music from heaven? No, it's just a Sid chip. Thanks, Jason Orange. Yeah, we switched that at the very beginning of the episode. We pulled up a Sega. We thought it was more appropriate. Let's see if we can find anything more. Oh, look at this. All right. That's when you see what game this is, you're going to be like, wow, that was way more advanced than this game. Okay. Oh, look at that. That looks great. This was not on the original release. This would not have been included. This is something that's been added later. Congo Bongo +5. That means 5 trainers have been added. Let's see. All trainers are for both. Do you want infinite lives? Sure. Infinite bonus? Well, that seems unfair. No. Infinite time? Okay. Want coconuts to take a holiday? No, we got to have the coconuts. Do I want to be invincible? No, that's no fun. There we go. This looks more like what I was expecting. Unfortunately, the thing about this game is, I haven't got around to ordering a new USB to DB9 adapter. I need to find a good one that's not $30 or $40. And so I'm using this gamepad, and as everybody knows who's played Congo Bongo, there's a lot of diagonal movement going on. Oh boy. I shouldn't. I mean, I'm going to say, oh no, there's a coconut. Oh, now I went to heaven. That was quick. I wasn't looking to see which way the coconuts were coming. Okay, let's get over here. Diagonal, that worked pretty good. All right, well, this. Here we go, you ready? That worked better than expected. All right, there's a monkey. I gotta get over there. All right, I'm watching for coconuts. Oh, see, you got to do it diagonally. Oh boy. Well, let me start back down here at the bottom. That's a good place to start. Oh, I just kind of ran through that monkey here. All right, is that the only monkey? All right, you stay down there. All right, let's get ready for a diagonal run here. All right, let's wait for that purple coconut to go by. It looks like a pair of lips. Look at that. Look at that, folks. Okay. So now what are we going to do here? All right, we're going to get ready. Let's see. I forget. Can I jump on here's a thing of lettuce here? Yeah. Oh, it's a turtle. Oh, I mean, I did my share of Congo Bongo back in the day. This is the one that I had a cartridge of. No, what? Okay, let's go back up here. Let's let it come back here. Why can't I thought I was able to jump on that last time. Maybe it has to be big. Okay, let's quit jumping on that. I'm pretty sure it's iceberg lettuce. Don't try to trick me. Can I jump straight to a hippo, or do I have to jump on No, I'm gonna have to jump on this. Oh, that was so close. All right, let's try to jump on it and just see if I can stay on it. I cannot make it over there. Okay, so I'm going to have to go from this to the other guy. All right, let's try this. Could I stay on this? Oh, man, I was on it. Okay, Hold on, I'm getting closer. Good thing I'm on man 87. That was stupid. Alright. No, I should just jump straight up. Oh, no. He does that right at the end. Let's see. Does that go far enough? No, that doesn't go far enough over there to jump over there. Okay. Okay, there's that. Okay, so I'm going to jump up to this. Alright. If I were smart, I'd do a save state or something here. Okay, so then these are some giant purple tunas here. This is not a bad port. I wish that the sprite for Mr. Bongo here is not the greatest. Now I'm all up in it. Alright, let's get on this fish here. Now we need to get on the next fish. Ah, come on! I got Bongo to my Congo. So close. Let's try this again. Getting the hang of it now. Getting the hang of it now, he says. 47 tries into it. Alright, let's get on this hippo. Let's get on this floating block of cheese over here. Let's get on this fish. I don't wait for no man now. I should have waited. Alright. That was pretty close, though. I was just being foolishly careless. This sounds like, the drum beat sounds like something I would do on my desk as I was waiting for a pencil sharpener or something to become available. I just dated myself by talking about a pencil sharpener. Okay. A little bit. Oh, come on! So close. Alright. Go from lettuce. Hippo. Cheese. Sushi. More sushi. Nah, I was too greedy. I mean, if you didn't get past this level, you're a sucker, Steve Burtz. No, I could only get past it because we put on all the cheats. I put on infinite lives. Otherwise, I think I'd have been out. I don't know. Alright. Okay. We'll never find out if there was a third level. We will never find out. Oh, no. Let's see. We got, looking at here, Bonanza Brothers. I'm looking at a list here. Enduro Racer. Frogger. I feel like that was a Golden Axe. Let's take a look at Golden Axe. And, and then we'll do that, you know what we're going to do? And then we'll do Quartet. All right, let's go here. I wouldn't expect great things from Golden Axe, but we'll see. Grogu. This must have been because he died. And oh no, spoiler! I'm just kidding. Golden Axe. I forgot. Am I in? This says U.S. version, and I forgot what Commodore 64 model. Yes, I'm in NTSC, so this will work great. That is great. USC is great. All right. Congo Bongo was Sega was kind of the master of that early isometric view, right? They had Congo Bongo, they had Zaxxon, they had I feel like there's a third one that's kind of in that isometric view. Listen to this. Yeah, we were just talking about the new Cosby documentary that's out. All right, enough of that. The one that I grew up playing was Sierra. I remember Sierra Online. It would say Frogger and then Sierra Online, which was always shocking to me because I would play that. I was familiar with that. All right, here we go. Unlimited lives, sure. Unlimited energy, no. Unlimited magic, no. Space. Oh. You can be the king of the episode. Those pictures look very scanned in right there, don't they? They look very digitized, like that right there. And that looks like, especially because it's 4-color, that makes me think it was scanned in with something, magic eyes maybe or something. Death Adder. God, that guy looks bad. That's cool. Sega! I did it for you there. Alright, now in the arcade I would always play as the girl because she could do the back spinning thing if you hit the two buttons together. Oh, here we go. So we just talked about this. M for music or S for sound effects? Do we have a preference? Sound effects or music? Music or sound effects? I kind of think the sound effects would be better, but I kind of want to hear what the music was like. But also I suspect the music might be what we just heard. Let's go for sound effects. How long? How long did this game load? The worst are these dumps that nobody has checked and they're bad, and so you go through all the menu screens and setting everything, and then they crash. Now this one still seems to be loading. Let's bump this along here just a little bit. A lot of loading to get all the golden axe stuff. There's a lot of pieces to a golden axe. It almost looks like it's loading in a circle down here, but maybe like in a loop. Yeah, then it just crashed. There it goes. Didn't like that. Oh, there it goes. All right. But I don't think it. I'm in warp mode still. That's not helping the situation. All right, but yeah, I don't think it loaded quite right there. Yeah, something didn't. We're gonna try one other version of this real quick. Let's see if we could find a different release. Because I'd like to. Not gonna lie, I wouldn't mind smashing some heads in. Golden X. There we go. All right, we'll try to make this as quick and painless as possible. No. 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 Do I want to see the end screen first? That's a cheat right there. How great would it have been as a kid? Every Atari game that you bought or Nintendo game where you put it in and it goes, hey, you just want to see the ending? His brother was killed by Death Adder. And then next it shows Death Adder. His mother was killed by Death Adder. And there's Death Adder. Alright. We're going to be a little dwarf guy here. Okay. Sound effects. We're going to speed up loading again. See if we have any better. Yeah, you know, there's a lot of ending screens like that, Drezu, where it just says, whoop, the end of the game. Congratulations. Okay, there we go. Oh, I like that. Oh, I was looking behind me. Oh, nothing to see over here. Just a guy hanging out and not doing. Ha! All right, that guy's dead. A little Sprite overblated, but I did. This is a PAL release, and I'm playing on that NTSC core, so that may explain the little. Yeah, I think that might be what's going on there. Yeah, where's my little guy? Come back. Well, that was... Hold still. That was terrible. That guy's faster than the last guy. Oh boy. Hey KFC, what's going on? Brown axe? What are you talking about? All I see is green, yellow. You know, I don't see colors. I just see great games. Although I see this big hole in here, I should be able to go hide in there. Ha-ha! I like how they sampled one sound from the arcade game. And that is the sound. That is the sound for which you will hear. Yeah, Barbarian is a great game. We've played that on the stream before. I think maybe Steel Rat and I played that on the Amigathon. I think we might have played some two-player Barbarian. Oh, I gotta go up here now, huh? Well, don't you worry. Oh, well, now you're down here. I missed them all. That was good. Oh, now we're talking. Look at that. Heathens? That didn't go so well. My dragon's just gone now. Just one hit. The old one-hit dragon trick, eh? I think this might be more fun with two players. Although I suspect you would just get twice as many bad guys. Hold still, Larry. Oh, you could kind of do the old double tap and run towards him, I see. All right. It seems to be a lot of the same so far. Aaron, could you get rid of these haters in the chat room? Oh, wait, it's you! All right, let's get this guy. Oh, boy. Can't go wrong with ghouls and ghosts, ghosts and goblins, ghouls and ghosties, and all those super ghouls and ghosts. Those are all classics. All right. There's no game better than either, I don't know, Ghosts and Goblins, where you could play and like I couldn't get off the first screen. I mean, eventually, you know, you learn the patterns and you do, but it's just such an insanely hard game. As opposed to this where, I mean, this is like the definition of a button masher. I'm just button. Of course, maybe that may not be the best technique, as you can see, as I end up on the ground a lot here. Yeah, this one there's a lot of brown in this one, I'm not going to lie. Alright, let's kill this dude. And then let's get out of Brownsville here. Well, this guy makes a little bit different noise when you hit him in the kneecaps. I was trying to run away. Oh, there's his brother. All right. Yeah, this one is I would not say uses the color palette to its best potential. Beating ghouls and ghosts or ghosts and goblins, like I mean, I would brag. I would get a tattoo if I could beat the first level. And then I missed that guy again. He seems to be much harder to hit on this version. All right. Oh, there we go. All right, we beat the first level. Let's see what the second level at least looks like. It looks like the first level. I'm just going to let her bash my brains in. All right. Enough of you. All right, let's go. Check out our request from the chat room. Because we are all requests, all Sega, all Commodore, all the time, except when we're not. So let's find Quartet. And here we go. This looks like it might have more than one game on. Oh, there it is. Yeah, but Quartet should be the... Oh, all right. This is what we want right here. Yeah, they were all the... Unfortunately, the curse of Golden Axe, if you don't know the backstory, is that the entire world was covered in mud. Are there White Castles in Oklahoma? No, there are not. The nearest White Castle, unless you're including the frozen ones in your closest grocery store center, the closest White Castle to me is in St. Louis. A nice 6.5 hour drive. and it is on the right-hand side. It's exit, I want to say 220. That's probably not right, but it's somewhere right around there. There's one on the left-hand side, which is near Six Flags over Great America. That's on the left-hand side, but we stop at the one on the right-hand side. There's a nice parking area out back, and you can stop and pick you up a 6-pack of sliders and have lunch, and then everybody can take turn farting in the car the rest of the way to Chicago. Now, they do have crystals or crystals. I don't know how you say it. I think there's some kind of in maybe in Arkansas, which was not too far. So they're close to White Castles, but they're not White Castles. The boat tonight, we are running on WinVice, and we were doing that just because it was easier to set up the RAM expansion to play Sonic. All right, let's see. We will be blue guy. But I don't want anybody else. And of course, I'm in. Every time I need to be in PAL, I'm in NTSC. When I need to be in NTSC, I'm in PAL. So let's fix that real quick. Model number, let's go back to PAL. Let's hit OK. Let's fix our... whoop. There we go. It's pretty small, relatively small. It loaded pretty fast. But as we were saying earlier, the REU is built into the C64, the C64 Mini, the Ultimate 64, the 1541 Ultimate. So anything but a real 64 with no add-ons, you should be able to try out that new Sega Master System version of Sonic for the C64. All right, we're going to be Joe this time. Kind of builds that chord. Comes it. Again, another game that wow, it kind of descended on me. Would probably be more fun with a friend. As the two of you go through this, oh boy, move through this horizontal word. Boy. Oh boy. I don't know if I can kill this thing or not. Run past it. Do I have to go to the top of the exit? Oh no, Joe. Joe, what do you know? Doesn't seem to be doing any damage. Oh, it was. I lied. Is that a guy I rescued? Alright. Oh yeah, I got that little guy. There we go. Yes, the REU is Mr. supports the REU as well. I think we're not selling the what Joe has done to rescue this guy. Whoa. All right, Joe. Oh boy. I think there's a score thing up there. Oh, we're going left. We're breaking the cardinal rule of platform games here. Oh boy. That looks like a walker. Okay. Oh no, Joe. Fortunately, we got unlimited lives. Otherwise, Joe would be in trouble. Joe, what are you doing? Get with the program. Get with the Joe-gram. That's what I say. I'm not sure. When I'm standing there, I'm not sure I'm hitting him. I got the baby. Yes, 4 player. I agree with you. This might be... this is a presentation. It's an award for Joe. Congratulations, Joe. Are you ready for another level? Oh, look at this. Welcome to Hemorrhoid City, Joe. Oh, no. Joe, why did you have to give me a brown level? I was trying to win these people over. It's just a brown level and candy canes. Oh, no. Oh. It's kind of this is a fun little game. Like I said, this would be fun with a couple of people, you know. I need to look ahead to see which way the mazes go. Not that way. Okay, here comes this boss dude. I wonder if I could sit right there on the edge. I can. Come on, give me that baby. I know there's a baby in there. Give me that baby. Do I have to kill those dudes? No, give me that baby. Alright, so this isn't bad. Yeah, so we've played Rock and Bolt. We did an Activision night a while back. And, oh, you know what we're going to play here? This is, if I can find this. When I was a kid, this was one of my favorite games. I don't know how good I'm going to be at it today. And by today, I mean over the past 10 years since I got old. But we'll take a shot at it here. All right. All right. There she blows. Rock and Bolt, fun game. All right, and after this, we probably got time for one more. I think there's one, maybe 2 more. We've been on for almost 2 hours, so we won't go too much longer than that. I know some of those East Coast guys need their beauty sleep. Trust me. Yeah. Unpacking. Would you like to cheat? No. Oh, hey, Drone Doctor. Thank you, sir. You gotta do that. Appreciate that. All right. Come on, Wonder Boy. Wrong port. Why am I not playing here? Why is Wonder Boy not moving? Oh, you know what? I bet I didn't select joystick. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. What's going on, Drone Doctor? We are playing C64 Sega games. Yeah, tomorrow might be a good day to get some podcasting and scripting and writing and stuff done because even though we're not definitely snowed in. There we go. I just hit the button. Let's see if this does better. Oh, it's not letting me move. I don't know what's wrong with this version here. I love Wonder Boy. Let's try a different. There's so many of these different releases, you know. Hey, man. Sounds good. Open invite for free food. That's the way to my heart. My buddy lived in Irving for a while, and so I would have taken you up on that deal when Crystal Pizza was still open. Crystal Pizza, for those of you that don't know, we used to have a Crystal's Pizza here in Oklahoma City. Crystal's Pizza was like, it was pizza. When I was a kid, it wasn't a buffet, but later they turned into a buffet. They had an arcade. It was like 2 levels. There was an arcade, and then there was skee ball. But towards the end, and then they had all kinds of stuff. Like sometimes they had a magician that would roam around. Like when you were dying, like a guy would just come to your table and do table magic. There was a guy there that would read your palm. I mean, just crazy stuff. But at the end of the restaurant was a movie theater, and you went in there and you just sat on benches, and you took there was one in Tulsa, there was one here, the one in Irving, and you would take your plate in there, and it was just like benches, and you would sit down at benches, and it was tiered like a movie theater, and they would show like Little Rascals or Popeye cartoons and stuff like that. And I remember I went one time with my buddy. I mean, we were probably in our 30s, late 30s, and we went, and they Irving was the headquarters. Man, there we go. All right, F1. Let's see if we can get this running. And we just took our plate. I mean, there was like some little kids in there and stuff. Here we go. And we just took our plates in there, and we went to go. We were like, get out of the way. We want to watch some Three Stooges, man. Now, getting the skateboard in this game, Wonder Boy was kind of Sega's answer to Mario. And if you get the skateboard, it's kind of like getting the mushroom and getting big. Oops. In Super Mario Brothers, so it gives you an extra hit. But the downside is that once you have the skateboard, you're always moving. Now, the controls are to jump is up and diagonal, which makes a little bit of a challenge. Oops. That worked out. So you got it. Now, some things like the rock, you can run through it because it just takes away. Now, this frog is going to jump at me here, so I'm going to try to double to go fast. Nah. If you get too close, the frog will jump at you, and I don't have my hatchets. Oh, geez. Gotta rock that diagonal. Now, if you hold down your button to run, you go faster. There we go. Now, fire kills you instantly, so that's no good. There we go. Now, I didn't get the Cupid doll. There's a lot of bonuses and stuff. The DFW Atari Group Meta Crystals. Oh, man. That would be cool. Alright, so there's... Oh, now this guy is like an infinity. These are octopuses that kill you. Oh, jeez. The hard part about this level is that the clouds that you jump on can blend in with the other ones. So as long as you got that... Oh! Boy, it's hard to hit that little diagonal right at the end. I probably should have cheated and got some extra men. This music will is an earworm. It will get in your ear. Oops. Oh, I'm just running through rocks. Now you can see your meters going down, and you replenish your meter by the fruit. And if you just press up to jump, you only go that height. But if you do diagonal jump, you go that height. Pulling ollies like Tony Hawk. I guess that's not a great joke. It'd be like Rodney Mullen. But anyway. And then there's things like that snake that just pop up out of nowhere. Like I saw him, but then I just ran it into him. Yeah, I think I may have lost Steel Rat earlier for the same thing. And Steel Rat also does IT support for a company. And so if they lose power or if he loses power, it's not a good deal. Now, after the great ice storm of 2020, I think it was, bought a generator, and so I welcome the power outage. Oh, get that. There we go. As I talked about on my Patreon earlier this week, my wife one day went to go pick up lunch, and oh my gosh, are you kidding me? And when she came back, oh yeah, no, we have to lock the generator up. Oh, I just timed that terrible. Hold on here. And so I thought maybe my wife had. She was coming back from lunch, and I thought that she had driven through the garage door or hitting the wall, the back part of the garage door. But no, it turned out to be a 4.5 earthquake here in Oklahoma, which we do occasionally get. They are a byproduct, I guess, of fracking, so it is not the fracking that causes it, but when they frack, it creates wastewater, and they inject wastewater back in the ground, and that's what causes the earthquakes. So it hasn't been too bad for a few years. They cut back for a couple of years, but 4.5 is enough to, I mean, this whole room, I don't know, you can see these shelves back here full of little action figures, and there's shelves over here, and there's shelves up here. Hang on, let me, I mean, those are shelves of metal lunch boxes. They were going crazy. They're just like, like that. There's shelves of software over there. I mean, there was just stuff, just the whole place was rattling. And then there's shelves that are up here that are covered in glasses, like vintage drinking glasses. I just pulled this one down the other day to show someone. But, I mean, multiply this by 50, and this is what the shelves above me look like. It's just Star Wars and McDonald's and Burger King and just all kinds of... Oh, gosh. what else is up there? Showbiz Pizza and Chuck E. Cheese. Just all, So, I mean, the whole room was just like like that for not very long, but it turns out long enough to get your attention for sure. All right. The Back to the Future lunchbox. Yeah. Oh, all right. I get it now. It took me a second. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. I shuffled into that one. All right. Are we? Yep. There we go. This is a slow loader. All right. I'm not crazy at the sound so far, but I guess that was kind of Zaxxon's. The first home system I played Zaxxon on was the Apple II, which was an okay port. I mean, we had a amber monitor, so it wasn't color. It was just, instead of a green screen monitor, it was an amber monitor. And I remember my dad playing it and just freaking out. He was like, "It's 3D. This game is in 3D." So far, I would say, oh boy. Oh, I got up there. The ColecoVision version looked really good. I remember the ColecoVision one looked good. So this one looked okay. I remember thinking this one looked okay. It wasn't the best port. It wasn't the worst port. Eventually, I'm going to have to hit one of these. All right. How many more are there? Good grief. All right, we made it. There's a hole in my wall that can only be flown in by you. And the hole, oh no, took one to the chin. I think the 5200 port wasn't bad. Oh, too high. Come on now. There's a hole in this fence that can only be flown by me. All right. That's the trick. You got to use the old lasers and as a height gauge. Get through there and blow up. So, oh no! Shot me in my ear hole. Oh boy. That sound is not great. You know what? That one was so good, and the other one that I had lined up was so bad that I think we'll go out on this one. Yeah, I think we will. So, man, good turnout tonight. We had a good time. We had a little bit of a rough start as I was troubleshooting stuff. I got to reset this because that sound is going to drive me crazy. But Man, we had troopers tonight. We had Amiga Cammy in the house. What's up? A 10, of course. Audi CIA Beach Bum 7, the winner of the C64 Mini from the Amigathon that can use the REU to play the Sonic the Hedgehog game that we played. We got Buck Owen still in the house, Commander Root, Drazoo, Drone Doctor. I'm going to go to DFW right now. What's my favorite food in Texas now? There's a place in Dallas, somewhere between Dallas and Irving. I don't know the name of it, but you may know this place. And they have, they're like known for their pickles and their barbecue. It's like this big barbecue place. But my friend took me there and he's like, oh, you got to go. Yeah, Papa's. Yeah. And what do they have? Like, not enchiladas, but, tamales. So it's like tamales and barbecue, I think is what it is. And I was like, yeah, all right, that sounds good. And it was, yes, Papacitos. That's the one. So, all right, if I'm in Dallas, we're getting Mexican food and barbecue. It sounds like a weird combo that wouldn't work, but it's definitely good. I've got favorite places to eat all across the country, which explains a lot. We've got FTO Payer Ice Cream Jonesy is in the house. Ice Cream Jonesy, I mentioned on my last Sprite Castle, has a new game out, a new text adventure, and it's Jay, and now I'm going to mess up the name. But his last one is Crypto Zookeeper, and I played the heck out of that game, and they're both available. If you're still around, Rob, toss the name of your newest game that's on Steam in the chat. But they're both on Steam, and they're text adventures, but they have graphics and stuff to go with them. So they're really fun because you could see the locations and the people that you're talking to, and they're both just wicked funny. Jason Warrens, Jay Palmer, Juan Cabardo. I want to make sure I get that right. Juan Cabardo. Okay. Kentucky Fried Computer, L. Curtis Boyle, L. Gornfeld, Oglesby, Retro Gamer 1975. That's almost, I could be Retro Gamer 1973. And Retro Gaming Bygones Adam, who has his new podcast out, the Commodore Chronicles. I think the second episode, I think he said he's working on that, and that's about to drop. C Dubs, one of my many patron supporters who is here in the chat tonight. Steve Burtz, Tintin, who is, I think, one of my longest Patreon supporters. He comes in for every stream, and now he will be happy to know I'm going to send you specifically here in about 2 days a test. It's an audio test of a chapter of a book, something that Tintin has been prodding me into doing. And now that I've got the new microphone, the new mixing board and everything, I can move forward with it. So he may be my soundboard. Texas Foosballer, and of course Z9K9 hanging out here. And then we got, I don't see Boat anymore, but Boat of Car Schaller was in here, and Amigos Retro Gaming Aaron holding down the fort. So Texas Foosballer says he's got a new arcade/barcade in San Antonio. Man, I haven't been to San Antonio in a long time, but if anybody knows me, what's the one thing I would go to if I was in San Antonio? I would go to the Riverwalk, and I would reenact the scene where Jack Flack saves the whole scene from Cloak and Dagger. I would be down there with my beret, and then I would say, Jack Flack says, always keep your gun loaded. I have been to San Antonio. I went as a kid. I went right after. I've been multiple times. Went to Sombrero Rosa. If we're dropping restaurants, like, look at this, random cities come up, and I could tell you, I've been all over. The Sombrero Rosa was a Mexican restaurant that was shaped like a giant sombrero, and I went to San Antonio many years later, about 5 years later, and I looked up the old address for Sombrero Rosa, and now it was a barber shop. And I was Free Place. So I went to Denton, and Free Place was closed. They were remodeling. It just happened to be the week that I was there. I was downtown, and there was just about a mile or two from the college, there was a couple of great antique malls that were down there, and a Lego store on Main Street. And I love Denton. I love going to, there's some bookstores down by the girls' college and stuff. And there is a restaurant in Denton called, I don't think it's Hot Tub Time Machine. I think it's just the Time Machine. And you go in there and they have all these posters of like Robbie the Robot and stuff. And they have all kinds of stuff like that. Brett Weiss wrote a huge review of Commodore, of my book. And Brett Weiss has been a big supporter of my stuff. And he's been writing for a long time too. So anyway, I'm rambling. Thanks everybody for jumping in. I hope everybody enjoyed seeing some Sega games on the Commodore 64. Obviously, Sega had a lot of great platforms. The SMS, the Sega Genesis, and the Dreamcast. I love the Dreamcast. But when push came to shove, Sega said, the only way we're going to make it in this business is by releasing games on the Commodore 64, which is what they did. So, thanks everybody for jumping in. We will have an episode of Sprite Castle drop probably on Friday. And this week we're covering The Pawn, the classic text adventure with graphics, and we'll be sharing some suggestions and memories that people wrote in about text adventures, and we'll be giving away a copy of Rob Sherwin's latest game, which is available on Steam, which is a new text adventure. So thanks everybody for jumping in. If you're on the Amigos Discord, then I'll probably see you there later tonight. Thanks everybody.